My name is Elena. 2 years ago, almost to the day, I sat on this same floor, surrounded by pieces
of a life that no longer fit.
Divorce papers still warm from the printer. A bank account with 3 digits staring back at me like an accusation. My daughter asked, "Why is Daddy not coming home anymore?" I had no honest answer that wouldn't break her heart too. 2 weeks later, my job let me go. Restructuring, they called it. I called it the final shove off the cliff. I looked in the mirror that night and didn't recognize the woman staring back. I whispered to myself, "This is rock bottom." And for months, I believed it. But something shifted on a Tuesday in November. Nothing dramatic, no lightning. Just a small, stubborn thought that refused to leave. What if rock bottom isn't the end? What if it's the forge? That thought wouldn't let me sleep. So I got up at 4 a.m., made terrible instant coffee, and wrote one sentence in a notebook I hadn't touched in years. I refuse to let this version of pain be the final chapter. That was the beginning. Not a glamorous restart, not a clean slate. A decision. I stopped saying, "I'm starting over." Because starting over implies erasing the past. I wasn't going to pretend. That fire had burned away the parts of me that were weak. People-pleasing, afraid to say no. What was left was raw, but real. So I changed the sentence. I'm not starting over, I'm starting unbreakable. I said it out loud every morning while the coffee brewed. I wrote it on sticky notes. I whispered it at 2 a.m. And slowly, painfully slowly, things began to rebuild. I took a lower-paying job at first. One that let me be home when my daughter got off the bus. We started cooking together, laughing again. She saw me cry sometimes, and I let her. I told her, "Mommy is learning how to be strong. And it's okay if it looks messy." I enrolled in online courses at night. I failed the first certification exam. Cried in the bathroom, then booked the retake the next day. 16 months later, I walked into a new office. Not as entry level, but as a team lead. better salary, better boundaries, better me. I am capable and worthy of success. But the real win wasn't the job. It was the day my daughter said, "Mom, you're different now, but I like this different." I realized something profound. The version of me that got broken needed to break. She was carrying too much that wasn't hers. Guilt, expectations, fear of being alone. The breaking hurt like hell. But it cleared space for something fiercer. Now when life throws a punch, a client yelling, a plan collapsing, a memory that stings, I don't crumble the way I used to. I feel the hit, I breathe. This is just another forge moment. I've got scars now, visible and invisible. Divorce, layoff, sleepless nights. I'm unbreakable, but those scars aren't decorations of defeat. You two are too much. We try. They remind me I've already survived 100% of my worst days. That track record is flawless. So if you're sitting where I sat, floor, tears, pieces everywhere, hear me. You're not ruined. You are being remade. This isn't a reset to zero. This is pressure turning coal into diamond. This is heat forging steel. You're not starting over. Say it with me, right now, out loud if you can. I'm not starting over. I'm starting unbreakable. Feel that? That tiny spark in your chest? That's not hope. That's recognition. You've always had it in you. The pain just burned away everything that was hiding it. Now go walk in the rain if you have to. Study under streetlights if that's what it takes. Because the world doesn't need more perfect people. It needs more unbreakable ones. And you, yes, you, are already on the path. You're not starting over. You're starting unbreakable.